I'm JQ.
I'm TQ.
We are the Q Brothers. What up?
How you doing?
I have chapped lips and I'm about to get on a plane, which is gonna make
I got just the thing
even
for you.
chappier.
Chapped ear, that's the worst.
And then they'll be the chappiest.
Yeah. I hope you're wearing your chaps while you have
As long as they don't become the most chappiest.
Yes. All right, well, I got just the thing for you, I think. So today, this is a product we literally don't even have it in yet. These are the two samples that I have. Yeah, it'll be delivered on Saturday.
Soybean oil, sunflower oil, beeswax, hemp oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, cocoa butter, shea butter, vitamin E, aloe vera, essential oils.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's good ingredients. Now, the cool thing about it for me is that
beeswax.
what's the name?
Sweet Comb, Chicago.
Sweet Comb, Chicago. So this is Martin Lopez, started keeping bees here
Rogers
in
Park,
Rogers Park.
60626.
I know, it's got the zip code. What's up?
Awesome.
What's up, Rogers Park?
That's my
I know,
father and mother-in-law's.
We got a lot of old homies too from that area.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. He starts keeping bees in Rogers Park. The idea being, and he has honey. Dude, this can be a long video. He starts, harvesting honey with the idea that you hear all these stories about bees dying, and part of it is there are these monocultures. So like when bees are dependent upon one crop, and then you have like a failure in that crop or genetically modified organisms in that crop, etc., that you end up with these problems in the hive. And his idea was, hey, in a city where there's no monoculture, where there's tons of stuff, you can start raising bees. And he says that the bee population is actually slightly rising in Chicago while everyone else has problems. And his honey, which I've tasted, is really great. It's a light colored honey. It has such a diverse source of pollination that it has sort of like lemony, minty sort of undertone to it, and it's great and it's totally allergies and it's totally local to Chicago. So you're getting, like, for us, like, it's what, 1.5 zip codes over or something like that. It's like you can't get any closer in a city like ours, maybe unless you raise them in your backyard, which maybe you should do. So that's the idea, and I just thought it was so cool.
And if you do, talk to Badger Bill. Badger Bill, right?
I don't know.
From Badger. Is that his name, Bill?
Yeah.
Yeah. He also sells equipment to house your own bees.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
well, and I'm sure
Martin
might have some feedback on that as well. But I just thought, how could we not support Martin, who also has been raised in Chicago, coming to MERS since he was a kid.
And his brother-in-law, former employee, and one of our best friends, Mark Castillion.
Yeah. So it was a natural. I think there was no question. And based on his harvest, we might have his honey at some point too.
Awesome.
But I just thought this was a no-brainer.
This is excellent.
I know, it's a great lip balm, isn't it?
It's really good. I'm not the hugest fan of tubs.
Yeah.
Like, I use a stick.
So it just kind of sticks out in your pocket a little bit.
But, you know what? I might have to carry a tub for this one. This is so good, and I love that it's so local.
Yeah.
The thing he's got here is a great balance of oils.
Uh-huh. It's what we always talked about.
It's got the perfect amount of waxiness to slickness.
Yeah. That's the key, people. If you want to make lip balm, your oil to wax ratio has to be perfect. What we say is perfect is perfect.
This is the deal. When you're making a lip balm, it cannot feel like your lips are wet.
No.
Okay? But it also cannot feel like your lips are drier than when you put it on.
Yeah, it can't be like...
You can't like rip your lips up by putting it on. It cannot be that waxy.
It has to go on smooth. It has to be wet enough, supple enough, and then sink in but stay feeling moisturized. That's the lip balm.
He's got it.
Yeah.
This is really good.
Yeah.
This is in that vibe of that, like, Hauschka land texture-wise, where you're like, I don't think you can top the texture. This is what I look for in a lip balm.
Yeah.
This is excellent.
Nice.
Big props to
Sweet Comb, Chicago.
And I just want to say it all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Baby, don't you want to go back to that same old place? Sweet Comb, Chicago.